boys. Time you stop long well on you.
Hawaii and
true. Try and play me this song, yeah. Toque me mosem. Harim.
Meri leva ni sabe missing you turu. Nami wari tu mas lo you. Lompela time mino kisimuan pelaleta. By me make him one him now. Suppose you lose me bani and I all get Meri leva you come now you send him like flow me. Ni sabe salim ting time me round one time all mangia. Long one name na me busy low you all say me.
Cornelius Boza Edwards. He is 31, 2-0 with 25 knockouts, 25 years of age. Navarrete has won 35, lost 7, and drawn 3 times with 15 knockouts. The records from Ring Magazine. 24-year-old Rolando Navarrete, who started at age 16 as a professional in the Philippines, now living in Honolulu, and since moving to Honolulu in 1979, he has lost only 2 of his last 14 fights. The referee is Arthur Mercante from New York. The scoring will be done on the 10-point must system by 3 judges at ringside. Harry Gibbs from Great Britain, Angelo Paletti from Italy, and Jean Desverts from Belgium. I guess Arthur Mercante over here is better known by his Italian heritage as Arturo Mercante. On the right of your screen, the champion in white, Boza Edwards. And Navarrete, the challenger, now on the right of your screen in dark blue with gold trim.
Tim, we have a very small ring. It's only a 16-foot ring inside, which should seem to be to Navarrete's advantage. He is the shorter of the 2 guys, and he does like the brawl.
He won his North American title in May of this year, a 12-round decision over Johnny Sato, avenging an earlier defeat of Sato. He fought for the title against Alexis Arguello in April of last year and was stopped in the 4th round on cuts over the eye at this same super featherweight. Arguello, of course, has since gone on to win the lightweight championship. Navarrete claims he wasn't really well prepared for that Arguello fight, mentally or physically, and this one he's ready for. He was training to meet Gerald Hayes on the 25th of August, and suddenly the opportunity with Bazooka Limon pulling out because of illness, here he is fighting once more for the World Championship.
Tim, in Edwards fights against Limon and again against Bobby Chacon, he has the reach, he has the boxing ability, and yet he went and stood toe-to-toe with these guys. And both fights, he was in a little trouble at different times in the fight. I don't know why he doesn't use that big reach he has and that height advantage. He's the biggest junior lightweight I've ever seen. He looks like a junior welterweight.
One thing is clear, as usually is the case in the championship fights, they're both in outstanding condition. Good left hand landed from Boza Edwards. Watching them work during the week, just superlative conditioning. Boza Edwards trained by George Francis. Navarrete by Tony Rodriguez. Honolulu. Left to the body by Navarrete, the challenger. He was born on February 14th, Valentine's Day in 1957. His mother wanted to call him Valentino. It's popular like that. So he got Rolando. Under a minute to go, round 1. Good combinations and a good left hand by Navarrete to the head of the champion, Boza Edwards. Under 30 seconds to go, round 1. Combination from the challenger.
Knocked Edwards back on his heels. This kid means business in there.
We commented he's just like a caged lion this week, very determined, excited, but very, very, very determined. Live from Viareggio, Italy on the Italian Riviera. This is round 2 of the WBC Super Featherweight championship bout. Boza Edwards weighed in at 129 1/4. Navarrete at 129 3/4.
Tim Navarrete really has good control of himself. He's very, very calm in there. Seems to know what he's doing. He's not overly awed by fighting for the championship of the world. He's in there trying to win that title.
Well, perhaps having been in against Alexis Arguello, even though for only 4 rounds, has helped his attitude fighting for the world crown again. Boza Edwards, the champion in white. Very charming, articulate young man. Combination landed by the challenger again, and then good counter punching by the champion.
Tim, here are 2 southpaws fighting for the championship of the world. Years ago, it was tough for a southpaw to get any kind of a fight. Now here they are, 2 of them fighting for the championship of the world. We see more and more southpaws all the time in boxing.
That's just a natural effect, or do you think any great percentage of them are being turned around from right to left?
Well, I think that the improvement in the amateur program and the fact that the southpaws are accepted in the amateurs and they manage to win a lot of titles, then when they turn pro, they stay that way, and they have a reputation, they move up.
There was an old prejudice against left-handers, was there?
What did somebody say when a southpaw should be drowned at birth?
That was Morris Hope, former junior middleweight champion, who made that comment. We'd like to alert our stations along the line. There'll be a 30-second station break following this round.
Navarrete is throwing a right hook underneath and a left hand straight on the chin. He's landed it 4 or 5 times. It's an effective combination. There it is again.
Less than a minute to go. Round number 2. Combination from Boza Edwards score. Right hand on the second trial landed. Toe-to-toe in the champion's corner, under 30 seconds to go.
There we mentioned Edwards likes that toe-to-toe work. He has the height, he has the reach. Why he does that, I don't know. He's been successful at it, but one of these days...
Coming to the end of round 2, CBS Sports Saturday will continue after this word from your local stations.
Navarrete moving. There's that right hand and that straight left. That's been the effective combination in the fight so far.
Back to live action, round number 3, scheduled for 15. From Viareggio, Italy. Beautiful evening here in this resort town on the Italian Riviera. Challenger on the left of your screen, Navarrete. The champion, Boza Edwards, in white. Here is corner encouraging him to use the jab more.